Last week, 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜 took home the championship flag for the third week in a row. Tonight, he has a chance to make history and take it home for the fourth consecutive week. Will he do it? Find out next.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome in, Diecast Monster Truck Racing fans, to week 2 of the March season here on Thursday Night Thunder. Here's how round 1 action is going to be unfolding in our field of 8 trucks. Toxic taking on Crash Test Dummy, Toro Loco taking on Snakebite, Excalibur's back to take on Blue Thunder, and then Black Stallion goes one-on-one with the defending champion who is 9-0 on the season, Jim Cartwright and 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜. That's how round 1 action breaks down. And coming to the line first here tonight is the return of last week's runner-up. He made it to the finals against Jim Cartwright and 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜 and came oh so close to dethroning the champion, Dustin Stoner, in the Toxic Ford on the outside lane. He takes on the longtime veteran Kieran Adams, Crash Test Dummy on the inside as we get set to go green down the straightaway. Toxic's got the early lead. Here comes Crash Test Dummy now on the inside. Not sure if Kieran Adams was able to make up the ground on the big end of the track, but Dustin Stoner and Toxic hit hard down there in that sea container inside of the shutdown area. We go back and check out the replay. Again, Toxic has a slight lead down that straightaway. Watch the pop right there by Crash Test Dummy. Downsides it nicely, starts to make up the ground, and at the line, Dustin Stoner and Toxic will come away with a victory here tonight inside of round 1 over the Crash Test Dummy. So he goes on the trailer, and Toxic will advance on into our semifinal action. Next up here tonight, longtime MTA veteran Mean Gene Patterson, Mr. 𝐬𝐿 himself, all the way out of Culver Creek, Colorado. There you see the supercharged BDS-powered Brass Eagle Snakebite over there on the outside lane, taking on the new kid on the block, Georgia Wolf, Toro Loco, yellow, ready to go on the outside. Here's the green light. The Snake and the Bull are going to duke it out here in round 1. They're even down the straightaway through no man's land. Now Snakebite crosses up. I believe the rookie just upset the veteran here in round 1. Georgia Wolf kept it on a straight and narrow path. Patterson got crossed up. We're going to go back and take another look here. Slight lead goes to Gene Patterson and Snakebite. Coming down that downside right there. They shoot out to the finish line. There you see Patterson over the center jump. And Toro Loco sneaks on by with a big-time win over the veteran here tonight as she puts Snakebite on the trailer. What a wild ride that was. Toro Loco will be moving on into our semifinal action. Next up here tonight, a wild crash last week. Josh Rhodes out of the Crush This camp. Excalibur back at the line, now ready to take on Sawyer Ramsdale in the Built for Tough Blue Thunder. There you see him on the outside lane. A good old-fashioned Ford versus Chevrolet matchup. The Backyard Beast take on Crush This. Green light goes down now here in round 1, and off the line they go. Excalibur now with a slight lead on the inside lane. Hard nose over for Blue Thunder. He brings it back down on all fours over there in the shutdown area. Excalibur giving him a run for his money right there. We're going to go back up to the top of the track. Take another look at the replay. Watch Blue Thunder now on the outside of your screen. You see Sawyer Ramsdale taps the brakes, really gets the truck to take an attitude right there. Noses over on the downside, but Josh Rhodes and Excalibur pull it out by about half a truck here tonight. He'll put Blue Thunder on the trailer here, and Excalibur will advance on in the semifinal competition. But now it's what we all come to see. Joey Andrews returns here tonight in Black Stallion, the Ford camp based out of Hagerstown, Maryland. He's going to go one-on-one with Jim Cartwright and 𝐬𝐿𝐿𝐜. 3 consecutive back-to-back-to-back victories here on Thursday Night Thunder. 9-0, ready to rock the house. Can he keep the flag here in round 1? Green light goes down now. Black Stallion and 𝐬𝐿𝐿𝐜 going to do battle. Stallion got a jump on him, but 𝐬𝐿𝐿𝐜 making up the ground quick. Andrews in all kinds of trouble. He took the path that Gene Patterson did earlier tonight, came off the downside and shot towards the center jump right there inside of the racing lane. As we go back again, keep focus on Black Stallion. He gets crossed up right here on the downside now, just like Snakebite did, and 𝐬𝐿𝐿𝐜 on the straight and narrow path, keeping the flag on the back of that truck, now making the record 10-0. And we'll see if he can hang on to it the rest of the night so far. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get to semifinals, I want to remind you guys that at the end of the month, Monster Mania 7, 32 of MTA's baddest monster trucks are going to be throwing it down right here on the MTA YouTube channel. So be sure to check out all the action. Again, that's March 28th, 2026. Monster Mania 7. And ladies and gentlemen, now we're back for semifinal competition. Again, we started with 8 trucks, now down to the final 4. Dustin Stoner returns here tonight in Toxic to take on Georgia Wolf, Toro Loco, and then Josh Rhodes returns here tonight, Excalibur. He gets a shot at the defending champion, Jim Cartwright and 𝐿ion. Now coming to the line first here tonight in our semifinal action. Again, we touched on it earlier. Dustin Stoner and Toxic did make it to the final round showdown against 𝐿ion last week. Lost out by inches. He's trying to get back there here tonight. Maybe get the flag on the back of that Toxic machine. 𝐿𝐿𝐽, another new kid on the block. The rookie sensation over there on the outside. Toro Loco. Green light goes down. Two rookies going to throw it down in semifinals. They're even now on the final set of cars. Over goes Toxic in the shutdown area. What a ride it was, and the crowd unglued here in semifinal competition. But how about 𝐿𝐿𝐽, Toro Loco, hanging right there with the Toxic machine all the way down to that finish line. We're going to go back and check out our replay. Look at them side by side now. Watch as they go up and over the first jump. They settle it down nicely. Clean downside for both trucks. Shootout over the final set of cars, and Toxic comes away with a victory. That crew's going to be down there thrashing in the pits to make sure he's back at 100%. He's coming back to the finals for his second week in a row. Who will he meet there? Will it be the Crush This race team, Josh Rhodes and Excalibur, looking to upset? There you see him, the defending champion, now 10-0 in the March season on Thunder. If he can win here tonight and keep that flag, he'll have a record-setting 4 consecutive victory streak. Is he going to go through Excalibur here in semifinals? The green light goes down. 𝐿ion got a hole shot. Here comes Josh Rhodes. Now he corkscrews the truck. Did you see that? Ladies and gentlemen, he just corkscrewed. I don't believe what I just saw. We have got to go back and check out the MTA replay. Look at the final production here, folks. They go up and over no man's land. Watch the corkscrew. Unbelievable here, making history. Jim Cartwright and 𝐿ion get a victory, but I've never seen that on the MTA YouTube channel in my life. What an incredible moment. And ladies and gentlemen, the finals are coming up next, a rematch from last week. But before we get to the finals, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still coming out of that corkscrew we just saw. We're now down in the pit area. We see the two finalists. Obviously, Toxic rolled the truck over earlier tonight in semifinals. The crew is down there thrashing, making sure he's going to be at 100%. There you see what's left of the body from last week when Josh Rhodes, Excalibur, rolled the truck over. And there you see the defending champion looking to hang on to that flag for the finals next. What a story to behold here tonight. If Jim Cartwright and 𝐿ion can take home a win here tonight, he will have a record-setting 4 consecutive victories on Thursday Night Thunder, the most in MTA history. His opponent, Dustin Stoner, the new kid on the block, and the Toxic Ford on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, a rematch from last week's finals. Record on the line, flag on the line. It's showtime here tonight. Down the straightaway they go. 𝐿ion's got a hole shot. Toxic coming back on the big end. What a matchup here in the final round showdown. I am not sure who got the win here tonight in the finals between Toxic and 𝐿ion. An incredible job by two rookies out here on the circuit. Incredible matchup for the finals. Here's a look at the replay. Side by side, they come now up and over the first jump. Great downside by both drivers. 𝐿ion now getting a little crossed up, and Jim Cartwright pulls it out at the end. A 4th consecutive week victory on Thursday Night Thunder. But how about the new kid on the block, Dustin Stoner, and Toxic really making a name for himself. His second week in competition, 2 final round appearances. An incredible job by both drivers. But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my incredible honor to welcome in a record-setting 4 consecutive victories on Thursday Night Thunder. Your winner here tonight, Jim Cartwright and 𝐿ion. And ladies and gentlemen, a huge win for the 𝐿ion team here tonight. Now we take a look at the overall point standings on the March season. Looking at victory lane, you're going to take a look at 𝐿ion at 200 points, winning back-to-back weeks in the March season. But right behind him, the new kid on the block, Dustin Stoner and Toxic, with 180 points apiece. Then from 3rd all the way to 6th place, 155 points for Snakebite, Crash Test Dummy, Excalibur, and Toro Loco. And rounding out the final 2 at 150 points, Blue Thunder and Black Stallion. A lot more time to race in the March season. Thank you guys for watching here tonight on Thunder. History was made, no doubt about it. 4 consecutive wins. I've never seen it before, and we may never see it again. Thank y'all so much. I'll get you down the road.